All right, here's something else you can work on while you're at home. Here's a fancy word, it's called arpeggio. All right, that's when you hit the notes of a chord one at a time, right? So here we have our D, right? Looks like this, right? We're used to hitting them all together, right? So what if we hit them one at a time? So here we go from the bottom to the top. So we go. See what happened there? So we're keeping our hand in that chord position, right? We're still playing a D like we would if we were playing a D normally. But instead of hitting them all at once now we're gonna hit them one at a time, right? So we're gonna go da na 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 na, and we're gonna go from the bottom to the top. So see? And then if you loop this, it sounds like this. It sounds very nice. See? Also notice how my fingers are nice and curved, and that way I'm not bumping into any other strings, right? If we hear these noises, right? It doesn't sound like that, don't it? It's because they're all being held and I'm not bumping into any strings. So that's the D. So we could do the same thing with all the chords. Let's try another one, right? Let's try C. So if we play C, looks like this, right? But if we do them one at a time, right? It goes like this. See? That's also a really good way to make sure that you're not bumping into any strings. Because if you go, oh, I'm missing something. Right? So if you arpeggiate them, you can make sure that they're all in there, you know? So there's all sorts of cool things you can do while your hand is in a chord position. So one thing you could also do is you could go back and forth, right? So let's say I did 2 of the D and 2 of the C. So let's see what that is, right? So we got, oops. See, I made a mistake. Let's try it again. That's 1. That's 2. See? So by knowing these chords and by being able to put your hand in that position, there's a million cool things you could do. Like I say, these chords always keep coming up more and more and more. So practice your chords, but also practice them this way by playing the notes one at a time. All right, and remember, nice curved fingers, right? We're not like this, we're not hyperextended or anything like that. Nice curved fingers. That's how all the strings are being pushed and we're not bumping into any strings. We don't want this noise. All right, that's not good. We want. So I hope this was helpful. Practice your chords. You learned a fancy new word today, arpeggio, which means, to review, it means that we're playing the notes of a chord one at a time, right? So we can play them all at once, or we could arpeggiate them and do them one at a time. Practice those chords.